Day 2. I'm about to take my 1 gram. How do I feel? Not the best. I woke up so often in the night because of my bladder pain. I'm really wary because I have had this drug before. I'm just doubling up on the doses. I've just had my breakfast, some kefir, which has been recommended. I'm feeling quite headachy, tired, and my kidneys have been hurting anyway. So I just hope this doesn't make me more and more ill because my show is in 2 weeks. Okay, I am so full of rage. I just found something that all my NHS doctors have told me hasn't existed, but I went on my NHS app and where it says it's a normal result, I clicked in and I found the bacteria that I've been basically banging on about for years and years with resistances to everything, including this that I've just been given from the UTI clinic. I have known this whole time and no doctor has been able to open their ears. I've been told that this is in my head, this is stress, that I've got psychological problems because I have ADHD and I've had PTSD because of, you know, big things in my life. But this was on their notes. If I go on my record to where it all began, take note that it says normal, no action, and Enterococcus is found. Resistance to all these things. Gentamicin, I was on a ward for 7 days taking gentamicin. Why is no doctor picking up on this? Possibly infected. I'm printing out my papers so I can take these to my specialists. I swear to God I probably need to sue. Hello Cephalexin, which I've just discovered is my first way out of chronic UTI and I am resistant. Fantastic. I am so ill from all these medications and I cannot get rid of the thing that's lived with me since 2021. Fantastic. I am so annoyed. Basically on the NHS, everything that's come back normal in a chronic UTI sense, the way that they pick up on chronic UTIs is basically from just any trace of white blood cells and epithelial cells, and I've had that in abundance in all of my tests, but because they can't grow a culture of a bacteria, probably because it's moved deeper into the cell wall, it just gets shown as normal. And I said the whole time, this is Enterococcus. No one listened to me. I found Enterococcus repeatedly on private urinalysis, but not through the NHS, and they will not accept it. They think I'm making it up. But anyway, from day 1, the result was here and they told me there was never any result showing this bug. This is the thing that I'm really angry about. They've ignored a result that they have. So I'm going to print it and just go to all of my specialists and go psycho. Because they think I'm psycho. Because I keep coming back. Let's just print everything as per usual. By the way, this is how I have spent the majority of last year, combing through notes. I don't know how I missed this. This is like, feels a little bit fateful, and it also feels fateful that Dr. at the Chronic UTI clinic is only in on Tuesdays and Saturdays, and it's a Tuesday. So thank God I'm calling them for an emergency appointment because I think this is an emergency. He's just prescribed me 4 months of medications that I've just paid an extra £100 for what I already have paid for their service. I'm so angry. I'm heartbroken. Can that be part of it? Grief? That I have like gone to all of these appointments waiting months at a time knowing I've got a bacterial infection and all along it was there. I can't believe it. I can't believe that they send away people that are returning with urinary symptoms, like wasting time, my life and their time by going back over and over again and them ignoring what's there. Like it's a big mystery. Oh, this is what's really annoying me. It's been a mystery to them, but it's all there because it was written as normal. No one clicked in to see it. I'm literally sick. I am so sick. And because I look young and I look fine, I'm half myself because of this problem that could have been solved. I'm only filming day 2 since the chronic urinary clinic. You will never be able to fathom these 20 pages of history, and even that doesn't really represent anything. And I've had everyone telling me the thing that I know all along is not true. But this has been the thing that they could fix. This is the thing that they should have noticed that was on their files. And they don't believe me when I go to a private doctor and reveal the same bug. How can a bug exist for that long, for like 4 or 5 years? It's absolutely insane. 2 pages away from printing all 20, and I hope it doesn't just print it all again. This is how I live my life in total fear of everything going wrong. My life is a myth. It's a fucking tragic myth. Do you know what's insane as well? My partner, Paul, had seizures a few years ago. He's just gone to the doctors today. No one told him he had epilepsy. It was on his files, but no one told him. They just left him for 2 years to piece his life back together again. And they said it was withdrawal symptoms for alcohol, but he wasn't even a drinker. And his whole world just didn't understand him. Like it was his fault. What? Even? So this is my black box, full to the brim, with useless letters from specialists trying to work out what the problem is. I'm so angry because I spent ages knowing what the problem was and then like doubting myself and being like, oh, maybe I am mad. Maybe it's not this bacteria. Is this printing all over again, or is it printing it twice? What the fuck is going on? My printer decided to print everything twice in all the wrong order, so now I have to sit here and go through what has been printed and what hasn't been printed. I'm also going to be printing my blood tests, which again all come up as normal, but when you look at the graph, I am teetering on the edge of normal. You've got me on a fiery day. Wow. Wow, unbelievable. Cephalexin resistant, that didn't go well. Cephalexin, that's not going well right now. Gentamicin, 7 days on a ward, no biggie. Mesalinum, didn't go there, didn't need to. Nitro, you never fixed me anyway, nor did you amoxicillin. Trimethoprim, resistant, and yet they tell me I'm not resistant. Possibly infected, but note evidence of contamination. So it's all fine then. It's all totally fine. And then for years and years and years, it's like, if symptoms persist, come back. Okay. 3 years later, come back. Oh, what's this? Group B beta hemolyglutinate streptococcus. Yeah, let's not talk about that. What does that mean? Leukocytes scanty. But if you come back soon, we'll sort it. Yeah, let's just leave it here. 8-6.
Okay, just give me a minute, lovely.
Sorry,
Okay, I'll ring you back.
Did I miss a note? Sorry.
Just let me know the stuff he said, this guy, the specific one. Just tell me before we go in. I'll sort it with him. We've hit a speed bump.
We've hit a speed bump.
What was the thing called that you found?
I'm really reluctant to take my second dose of the day because I've had a really angry day and I'm trying to get through to the clinic to ask what to do. No one's got back to me, so I don't know if I should be taking this. Basically, Enterococcus is intrinsically resistant to this treatment that I've just been given for chronic UTIs. I'm going to take it because no one called me. I'm scared of stopping and starting. I think this is actually making me worse, so I don't know what to do. I feel so put out, you know. I feel like I'm a nuisance again. He might be gathering his thoughts, but he might tell me to carry on. Oh my god, why is this always just like limbo? Okay, so he's just emailed me finally. Hi Katie, thanks a lot for your email. I just wanted to reiterate, antibiotic sensitivity tests on urine cultures can be misleading. Research from caves, permafrost and deep oceans show that antibiotic resistance has existed for millions of years, and many microbes carry resistance genes that can be triggered in certain conditions. If a person is on antibiotics, the culture may show resistant bacteria, but that doesn't necessarily mean they cause the infection. Yeah, but the Enterococcus they found was before I was on any antibiotics. I don't get this. Help me. We also don't know for sure if the bacteria found in urine cultures are responsible for the disease. Many bacteria commonly found in the bladder, I just still in my gut feel like I know. Pathogens like E. coli, Enterococcus, and others are found in healthy people too. So we can't assume they're always harmful. The immune system plays a key role here. It can weaken microbes, making them more vulnerable to antibiotics. This means that basic first-generation antibiotics are often effective, even if the culture shows resistance. In fact, these simple antibiotics have helped reduce microbial resistance in our patients. I'm obviously going to have to go through with this, and then if it doesn't go well after a few months, he's going to have to change tack like everyone else has done. I've just spent almost £500.
How are you feeling today?
Crap. Like, so crap. I'm stressed and angry. Over the years, she has been exposed to many different antibiotics, some very powerful. We take a different approach and it's generally much more successful. We nearly always start with narrow spectrum first line options and monitor the response closely. This does take time and patience, but it will usually pay off. In summary, and having discussed your case with colleagues, I still do believe we would be well placed with starting with Cephalexin, one of our most efficacious antibiotics. Next review in 12 weeks.
You know what? It's worth just seeing how the next 2 weeks go because we've got nothing to lose now.
It just feels like it's
It's like
aggravating
disrupting it, isn't it?
Yeah, so you can say all this, which fair enough, they're the only clinic that deal with chronic UTI, but anything to do with Enterococcus is intrinsically resistant. So what if it is actually that bacteria? Every single journal I've looked at and every source says it will never work. I reckon the thing that actually works is the Hiprex, the antiseptic, because you're just living with it until your bladder actually just renews itself completely. There was a woman on this Chronic UTI Australia thing and it said she had Enterococcus always coming up, and she did Hiprex and it turns your bladder into formaldehyde. It's like an acidity thing. I'm so tired.